It's day 2 of testimony in the trial of Derek Chauvin, the former Minneapolis police officer accused of killing George Floyd. Here's a live look now inside the courtroom, which is now in recess. We've been hearing from witnesses who were on the scene of Floyd's arrest outside of Cup Foods on May 25th of last year. Christiane Cordero has been following the testimony and joins us now live with a breakdown of what we heard this morning. Christiane.
Shayla, we heard colorful opinions both in and outside of the courthouse today. Inside, we heard testimony from 3 witnesses, Donald Williams, plus Darnella Frazier and her younger cousin. We'll get to those last 2 in just a minute because Donald Williams, remember, his testimony started yesterday. Today, he had several tense moments with defense attorney Eric Nelson, particularly when Nelson asked him to recall the profane language Williams used to get Derek Chauvin's attention as Chauvin had his knee on Mr. Floyd's neck. Back to Darnella Frazier. She's the teenager who filmed the video that was seen around the world. She took the stand. Her testimony is audio only, as she was a minor last summer and is one of 4 young witnesses who Judge Cahill wanted to make more comfortable while on the stand. She had to unpack a lot. She saw a lot. Of course, her video sparked a nationwide, a worldwide movement, and we didn't need video to know that she got emotional.
He was stating that he was in pain. He said his neck, his back, everything hurts. I can't breathe. Mom, he said I would get up if I could.
So as you were observing Mr. Floyd under the knee of Mr. Chauvin, did you ever see Mr. Chauvin do anything to offer care to Mr. Floyd?
No.
Did he ever either let up or get up so that he could breathe?
No.
Did you ever see him try to administer CPR?
No.
Did you see him call anyone else to administer aid to Mr. Floyd?
No.
Outside the courtroom, the government center is fortified with a fence, and chained to that fence is Kaya Hurt from Minnetonka. This is her form of protest. She's calling on an end to police brutality and has vowed to keep herself locked to that fence attached to the government center until meaningful conversations happen around certain policies. Hurt arrived at 7:30 p.m. yesterday, says that what she's fighting for goes beyond George Floyd's case.
We are responsible for one another, and that we all need to be committed to justice. We won't see justice until the people who are unaffected are as enraged about injustice as the people who are affected.
So again, court is in a lunch break right now until about 1:30 p.m. And as I mentioned, there are 4 minors total, or rather people who were at least minors at the time, May 25th of last year, who will be protected from video. We'll hear them audio only. We expect the other 2 we will hear from them this afternoon. Shayla.
And Christiane, just to be clear, Darnella was actually 17, just turned 18, but she was 17 at the time that video was recorded, correct?
She was, and she has made it very clear that she is the person, so naming her isn't necessarily a problem of anonymity, rather just hiding the actual video of her in court was done to protect her as far as her comfort level in testifying.
All right, Christiane Cordero reporting. Thank you so much, Christiane. As the trial continues this morning, we heard strong words from the brother of George Floyd about the way his brother died and how difficult it is to see it on video.
It's not something that you want to watch your brother tortured and screaming and asking for our mom and tell my kids I love them, I can't breathe. He was basically like a fish out of water, gasping for air. I just asked myself, where's the humanity? Life is precious. We should be killing each other.
And you were just listening to Philonise Floyd. You see in that interview, he's also joined by the Floyd family attorney, Benjamin Crump. He believes we will hear from the Minneapolis police chief during the trial. Hearing this chief say the actions of Chauvin were inappropriate and contrary to their policy. Don't forget, you can use your phone's camera to scan the code right here on your screen. You can download our free app by scanning that code. That's the easiest way to watch everything that happens live inside and outside the courtroom and get additional context and alerts about what happens next.